When I was still in school, the coolest of the cool were able to spin a tool such as a pen really fast with a large pool of tricks and all sorts of flicks, essentially making everybody else look like a total fool. But as we all know, exceptions prove the rule. Today, however, we are here to clear the feared basic drills of a skill called penspinning. So stay tuned and I'll see you at the end gritting, cause I'll have learned them, earned them and burned them into my brain and into my hands, winning. After a little research, I found out that there are 4 fundamental tricks that serve as the base for most of advanced penspinning. And those are the thumb around, the charge, the sonic and the finger pass. The first skill that we will tackle is called the thumb around. It's probably the most known pen trick in the entire world and also the only trick I have ever tried before, about 15 years ago or so. But muscle memory is extremely powerful, so let's see if after all this time my hands still got it. The thumb around. Hey! It was super ugly, but it was a thumb around. Let's do that again. Nice, better, oh my goodness. Holy shit, bro, 4 in a row. 5 in a row, 6 in a row. Okay, enough, okay. Hey bro, hey, what's up? Look, the first trick, done. One weird part is that I'm left-handed, but remember trying it with my right hand. But if you have seen any of my previous videos, you'll notice that I seem to have this a lot when it comes to different kinds of skills. Anyway, the thumb around actually worked first try, which left me very happy and also kinda amazed, but I was still far from being consistent and mastering. But for now, let's move on to the charge. I have never tried it before and was excited to learn it, but it was extremely hard.
It's hard.
See, some skills are just much easier than they look and some are just so much more complicated than they look. And unfortunately, penspinning is one of the latter.
Bro. What the f is this? How does he make it spin? He's not even, like, his fingers are almost not bending. Come on. I know how to make it spin with my left hand. It's super ugly, but it is something. Okay. Bro, this shit is actually hard.
After a while, I kinda understood what your fingers had to do, at least a little, and I got my first few semi-good charges.
Nice.
But the charge can be done perpetually if done correctly. However, my fingers always wandered off the center of the pen after a few rotations. In the end, it did look okay, but I still couldn't do it perpetually or perfectly looking. Nevertheless, it was enough to possibly involve it into a combo a little further down the line. So I moved on. The sonic I really didn't freaking understand at the start in the slightest. It was one of those tricks where my hands didn't instinctively know what to do. So that was by far the hardest for me to learn in terms of penspinning. I just couldn't get my fingers to do what they were supposed to do. Your ring and index finger are supposed to form a triangle, while the middle finger pushes forward and bends a little to make the pen land between your middle and index finger.
Bro. Bro. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I just couldn't get my fingers to do it. It was infuriating. But after a while I've had my first successful attempts of not yet very clean sonics. I kept trying and finally at some point it got a little easier as my fingers had this motion burned into every single cell. Now we are moving on to the finger pass. The finger pass was very easy to understand but hard to implement. You simply pass the pen from finger to finger really fast. Simply. I literally spammed this shit for hours just to get it somewhat fast and fluid looking.
Man.
Also, it is possible to do in both directions and with or without the thumb. Involving the thumb though makes it at least 5 times harder, and for the purpose of my mental well-being...
No, stay in the f***ing center, no! No! I just skipped it and stuck with the fingers only. But it was key to unlock all of these 4 bass tricks and get them to a somewhat decent level to be able to do my first combo. After trial and error and some research, I found out that to get a decently cool looking combo, I would probably need all 4 of the bass tricks, but also need them in reverse or with slight alterations.
Are you goddamn joking?
It didn't bother me too much though, and I just tried to come up with something that would include a few elements, but wouldn't be too hard. Unfortunately, I couldn't really think of anything cool, as I still have very little overall experience in penspinning. So, with the help of some inspiration, this was the combo that I wanted to master. Now this looked completely impossible to my noob eyes who just barely learned the thumb around. But I decided not to get intimidated and break it down into digestible pieces and really take my time and not rush it. Once, twice, 3 times, sonic, kinda. Pass it to the thumb, and then loop, 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 loop. Man! The beginning was extremely ugly and slow, but as time passed, it got better little by little. I trained and trained, and then I trained some more. And trust me, it paid off.
Yes, man, that's it. That was it, and it was decently fast.
Because after just a few hours of total training time,
this was the result of the final combo. Yes! 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 My microphone. Yeah, man.
Penspinning, just like cardistry, probably has almost an infinite skill ceiling. So most likely I'm going to pick it up again in the future. But until then, feel free to check out any of my other videos or support me on Patreon. Until next time, have a wonderful day.